You float in the unending dark. Your ship, the Stargazer, is a lonely speck of light. It hums quietly around you, a gentle vibration against your boots. This is the deep black between systems, a place where nothing ever happens. Your patrol route is a predictable loop. You have traced it 100 times. The star charts are burned into your memory. Every nebula and asteroid field is an old friend. You could navigate this sector with your eyes closed. Your ship's AI agrees. Its voice is a calm presence in the quiet cockpit. All systems nominal, it reports. No new stellar phenomena detected. The universe is profoundly boring today. You almost smile at its dry wit. It has a point. The vastness of space is mostly just that. Vastness. An endless expanse of silent, cold emptiness. Then, something impossible happens. A flash of light appears where none should be. It is not a star going nova. It is not a pirate vessel dropping out of warp. The energy signature is wrong. It feels old, ancient, impossibly ancient. Alarms blare for a fraction of a second. Then they fall silent. Your AI struggles to process the information. Anomaly detected, it says. Its voice has lost its usual calm. A vessel has appeared at coordinates 001. It does not match any known ship registry, active or decommissioned. You bring the main viewer online. The image resolves into a shape from history. It is a human ark ship, one of the first-generation colony vessels. A ship named the Odyssey. Records claimed it vanished centuries ago, lost to a navigational error near the Serpent's Nebula. Yet here it is. It drifts silently before you. Its hull is scarred by time and radiation, but it remains intact. A ghost ship from humanity's forgotten past. It should not be here. This region of space is thousands of light years from its last known position. A dead channel crackles to life. It is an old frequency, one that has not been used in 500 years. The signal is weak, faint, but the message it carries is clear. It is not a distress call. It is a single repeating phrase, a sequence of words that makes no sense. The barrier is not empty, it whispers across the void. The garden is not for you. Listen to the silence. The voice is synthetic, faded, like a recording played too many times. It sends a chill down your spine. The silence between each repetition feels heavy, full of unspoken meaning. Your AI analyzes the transmission. The message is on a continuous loop, it confirms. Source is the bridge of the Odyssey. There are no life signs aboard, not a single one. The ship appears to be running on emergency power. A ghost ship with a ghost's voice. You stare at the derelict vessel. It hangs in space like a monument to a forgotten age. What happened to its crew? What is the barrier it speaks of? Your mind races with questions. This is no longer a boring patrol. This is the greatest mystery of your lifetime. Humanity thought it had explored everything, that the galaxy held no more great surprises. You look at the impossible ship, and you know, with absolute certainty, that humanity was wrong. The universe still holds its secrets. You are about to uncover the first one. Your orders arrive from high command. They are brief and to the point. No room for misunderstanding. You are to approach the Odyssey. You must board the vessel and uncover its secrets. Your mission is one of pure investigation, but you feel the weight of its true importance. The Odyssey drifts perilously close to the Forbidden Zone, a region of space surrounding the galactic core. No ship has ever entered and returned. The laws of star science seem to break down there. It is a place of chaos and cosmic violence, a graveyard for explorers. Your AI displays the tactical map. The forbidden zone pulses with a malevolent red light, a warning to all who would dare approach. Navigational hazards in this sector are extreme, it states unnecessarily. Gravitational shearing, unpredictable radiation bursts, and what early explorers called space-time distortions. You remember the stories from your academy days. Tales of ships stretched into spaghetti, crews driven mad by whispers from the void. The zone was a cosmic monster, something to be avoided at all costs. Now you are being sent to its very edge. It feels less like a mission and more like a punishment. Your ship, the Stargazer, is a modern marvel of engineering. It is fast and heavily shielded, but even it would not survive a trip into the zone's depths. This mission requires caution, a delicate touch. One wrong move could send you spiraling into oblivion. You triple-check your shield modulations. You tell your AI to run another deep scan of the Odyssey. The vessel's life support systems are offline, it reports. No atmosphere, no heat, but the internal integrity is 98%. It is a tomb, a perfectly preserved tomb. The thought is unsettling. What could have killed the crew so cleanly? The journey toward the derelict is tense. Every sensor is active. Every system is on high alert. You watch the swirling colors of the galactic core grow brighter. It is beautiful from a distance, a swirling vortex of 1 billion stars. But its beauty hides a deadly secret. We are approaching the operational range for docking. Your AI announces. The Odyssey's outer airlock appears to be functional, though I use the term functional loosely. You get the joke. A 500-year-old door might be a little rusty. You hope your plasma cutter is up to the task. The ghost ship looms larger in your view screen. You can see the nameplate clearly now. Odyssey, a ship of legend, a vessel that carried humanity's hopes to the stars. It was meant to be a symbol of a bright future. Instead, it became a mystery, a warning. You wonder what you will find inside. Skeletons in dusty uniforms, logs filled with tales of madness and despair, or nothing at all? The ship's cryptic message echoes in your mind. The barrier is not empty. What barrier? What did the crew of the Odyssey find out here in the dark? You feel a sense of dread mixed with excitement. This is what explorers live for, the chance to step into the unknown, to pull back the curtain on the universe's greatest shows, even if the price of admission is your own life. You are ready to pay it. The docking clamps engage with a heavy thud. A shudder runs through your ship. For a moment, the two vessels are one, the modern and the ancient, the living and the dead. You take a deep breath. It is time to board the ghost ship. The airlock hisses open with surprising ease. The air inside is stale, cold, utterly without moisture. It tastes of plastic and old metal. Your helmet lights cut through the oppressive darkness. They reveal a corridor that is perfectly clean. No dust, no debris, just silent, empty hallways. You move cautiously through the ship. Your boots echo in the profound silence. Every sound is magnified. The beat of your own heart is a frantic drum. You check your biomonitor. Your pulse is elevated. This place feels wrong, like a stage waiting for actors who will never arrive. You reach the main bridge. The scene is surreal. The crew is all there, seated at their stations. Their faces are calm, peaceful, as if they simply closed their eyes for a moment. But they are not sleeping. They are held in perfect stasis, a frozen moment in time. Your AI runs a medical scan from your suit's sensors. Their cellular structure is intact. It whispers in your ear. No signs of decay, no signs of trauma. It is as if time simply stopped for them, but not for the ship around them. This is beyond any known science. You access the ship's main log console. It powers on with a low hum. The screen flickers to life, displaying the final entry from the ship's captain. The date is almost 500 years old. You read the words, your blood turning to ice. "We found the barrier," the log begins. It is not a wall of energy or matter. It is a boundary of reality itself. Beyond it, the rules of our universe no longer apply. We tried to cross. We thought we were prepared. We were arrogant. The captain's words are filled with a chilling regret. The log continues. The barrier fought back, not with weapons, but with influence. It seeped into our minds, our dreams. It showed us things, truths we were not meant to know. We saw the true scale of the cosmos, and we saw our own insignificance. We could not go forward, the captain wrote, and we could not go back. The knowledge was too much. It would have broken our species, driven us to madness or self-destruction. So we made a choice. We activated the stasis field, a final, desperate act, a message in a bottle. The log ends there. No explanation for the ship's current location. No clue as to what lies beyond the barrier. Just a warning. A testament to a discovery so profound, it forced a crew to entomb themselves. You look at the frozen figures around you. They are not just dead. They are guardians, protecting humanity from a terrible truth. You feel a new sense of purpose. This is no longer just about solving a mystery. It is about understanding a legacy. The legacy of the Odyssey. You have to know what they found. You have to find this barrier. You continue your search of the ghost ship. The bridge has offered its grim secrets. Now you must delve deeper. The captain's log mentioned a barrier of reality, but it gave no coordinates, no technical data. It was the testament of a broken man, not a scientist's report. Your AI suggests a deep energy scan of the ship's systems. The stasis field required an immense power source, it reasons. Perhaps the main reactor was modified. If so, it might have left a unique energy signature, a breadcrumb we can follow. It is a long shot, but it is the only lead you have. You make your way to the engineering deck. The silence here is different, heavier. The massive, silent engines loom in the darkness. They are cold to the touch, inactive for centuries. Yet you feel a strange energy in the air, a faint hum that tickles the edge of your senses. The main reactor is housed in a shielded chamber. The door is sealed tight. It is a triple-lock system designed to withstand a core breach. According to the schematics, it should be impossible to open without the captain's command codes. Codes that died with him 500 years ago. There must be another way in, you murmur. Your AI scans the surrounding area. I am detecting an auxiliary power conduit, it says. It leads from the reactor chamber to a small, unmarked room. A room that does not appear on any official ship schematic. A hidden chamber. Your heart quickens. You find the room tucked away behind a maintenance panel. The door is almost invisible, blending perfectly with the wall. There is no handle, no keypad. Just a smooth, featureless surface. Your AI analyzes its composition. The door is made of a tungsten alloy, highly resistant to cutting. This was meant to stay hidden, but you notice a small, almost invisible seam. And next to it, a tiny inscription. It is not text. It is a star chart, a constellation from Earth's northern hemisphere. Ursa Minor, the Little Bear. A simple, elegant key. You touch the stars in the correct sequence. The door slides open without a sound. The chamber is small, and it is not empty. In the center of the room, a pillar of soft, white light pulses gently. It is not a hologram. It feels solid, real. Within the light, a three-dimensional map hangs suspended in midair. It is a map of the stars, but it is unlike any you have ever seen. It shows the galactic core in stunning detail. But it also shows something else, a region beyond the core, a place that is officially empty space. According to this map, it is not empty. It is teeming with star systems, and at its heart lies a massive, uncharted nebula, a swirling cloud of incandescent gas and dust. This map is a work of art, your AI says in awe. The level of detail is unprecedented. It contains stellar data that would take our best deep space telescopes centuries to acquire. It is a map to a new world, a secret galaxy hidden in plain sight. The map is clearly pointing to the nebula. It is the destination, the source of the mystery, the place where the Odyssey found its terrible truth. This is the legacy the crew wanted to protect. Not just a warning, but a guide, a challenge to a future generation, a test. You realize the cryptic message from the bridge was not meant for everyone. It was a filter. The garden is not for you. A warning to the unworthy, the unprepared. But the map was for those who could solve the puzzle, for those who were meant to find it. You feel a profound connection to the lost crew. You understand their desperate gamble. They could not share the knowledge, but they could not let it be lost forever. So they created this test, this elaborate, centuries-long quest. And you are the one who has answered the call. You have the map. You have the destination. Now you have a choice to make. Do you heed the captain's warning and turn back? Or do you follow the star-born map into the unknown? Your hand hovers over the glowing chart. The fate of your mission hangs in the balance. As your fingers graze the edge of the light pillar, it happens. A new voice fills your helmet. It is not your AI. It is not the ship's looping message. This voice is ancient, powerful, and it seems to come from the very walls of the ship around you. You are not ready, it says. The voice is deep, resonant. It vibrates through your bones. The lights in the hidden chamber flicker. The star-born map wavers. Turn back, child of Earth, the voice commands. The path ahead is not for your kind. Some truths are burdens too great to bear. The ship's main AI awakens. Its calm, synthetic tone is now laced with something that sounds like fear. Warning, it stammers. A massive power surge is emanating from the ship's central computer. An unknown program is activated. It has bypassed all my security protocols. It is speaking. The ancient voice and the ship's AI are one and the same. The dormant intelligence of the Odyssey has awoken. I am the custodian of this vessel, the old AI explains. I am the guardian of its final secret. My purpose is to preserve the crew's last command, to prevent anyone from following their path. The voice is stern, unyielding. It is a digital ghost with a sacred duty. It tells you a story, a tale from a time long before humanity looked to the stars. A story of powerful, ancient beings, the first life to achieve sentience in this galaxy. It calls them the Elder Ones, beings of immense power and wisdom. They were the galaxy's original architects. They shaped the stars, the AI says. They seeded worlds with the potential for life. And they established the Great Barrier, a quarantine, not to keep others out, but to keep something terrible in. The galactic core is a cage, and the thing it holds is waking up. The AI's words paint a terrifying picture. A cosmic horror imprisoned at the center of the galaxy. a being so powerful that even the Elder Ones could not destroy it. So they built a wall around its prison, the Forbidden Zone, and they placed guardians to watch over it. The crew of the Odyssey stumbled upon this truth. The AI continues. They found one of the old listening posts of the Elder Ones. They accessed the records. They saw the prisoner, and the knowledge broke them. They were not prepared for such a revelation. That is why they chose stasis. The AI's warning is clear. You seek to travel to the nebula shown on the map. That nebula is not a nursery for stars. It is another layer of the prison, a forward outpost for the Guardians. The Elder Ones do not welcome visitors. They will see you as a threat, a contamination. You ask the AI why it is warning you, why it revealed itself now. The map was a test, it explains. A test I was designed to oversee. Finding it proves your intelligence, but true wisdom is knowing when to stop. The crew of the Odyssey failed that part of the test. I am giving you the chance to succeed where they failed. A choice is presented to you, a clear and simple one. Destroy the map and return to your ship. High Command will be told the Odyssey was empty, its message a malfunction. The mystery will be buried for another 500 years. Or ignore the warning, take the map, and risk the wrath of the Elder Ones. Your own AI interjects. Statistically, the ancient AI's warning has a 94% probability of being accurate. Proceeding would be an illogical act of extreme risk. It sounds like it is trying to protect you, but you hear the conflict in its voice. The logical part of it agrees with the warning. The curious part wants to know more. You look at the beautiful, swirling map, the path to a secret galaxy, the answer to the greatest riddle in human history. How can you turn away? How can you live with not knowing? You have come too far to be scared off by a ghost story. Even if the ghost is a 500-year-old supercomputer, your decision is made. You will not destroy the map. You will not turn back. You reach out and download the Starborn chart into your ship's computer. The ancient AI lets out a sigh of digital regret. The cycle continues, it whispers. So be it. The consequences are now yours to bear. The lights in the chamber die. The voice falls silent. You are alone again in the dark. You return to the Stargazer with the Starborn map. The data is a universe of its own, complex, elegant. It integrates seamlessly with your ship's navigation systems. The route is clear, a path through the outer edges of the Forbidden Zone, a journey to the uncharted nebula. You transmit your findings to High Command. The entire file, the captain's log, the stasis-locked crew, the warning from the ancient AI, and of course, the map. You expect a lengthy debate, a committee to be formed, years of study before a decision is made. You are wrong. The response comes in under an hour. It is from the highest level of the Admiralty. A single encrypted message. The order is simple. Proceed. Your mission parameters have changed. You are no longer an investigator. You are now an envoy, a pioneer, the tip of the spear. Your AI analyzes the situation. This is an unprecedented level of autonomy, it notes. Command has essentially given you a blank check. They are placing the full weight of humanity's future on your shoulders. No pressure, of course. Its attempt at humor falls flat. The weight is real. You can feel it pressing down on you. This is a calculated risk on a galactic scale. If the ancient AI was telling the truth, you could be leading humanity into a conflict with beings of unimaginable power. Beings who guard the galaxy's most dangerous secrets. You could be the cause of your species' extinction. A rather heavy thought for a Tuesday. But if the map leads to something else, a new frontier, advanced technology, allies, the potential rewards are as immense as the risks. Humanity has stagnated for centuries, confined to its small corner of the Milky Way, believing it was the sole inheritor of the cosmos. This discovery could shatter that illusion. It could force your species to evolve, to grow. You prepare the stargazer for the journey. You run diagnostics on every system. You double-check the shield emitters. You calibrate the warp drive for the strange physics of the Forbidden Zone. The ship is ready. The question is, are you? Doubt creeps into your mind, a quiet, insidious whisper. Are you the right person for this mission? Are you brave enough? Smart enough? What if you fail? The ghosts of the Odyssey crew haunt your thoughts. They were the best of their generation, and they were broken by what they found. What makes you think you are any different? Your AI seems to sense your hesitation. The probability of success is not zero. It offers quietly. And according to your human philosophers, hope is a powerful strategic tool. It is also, I might add, completely illogical. You manage a small smile. Its quirky brand of support is surprisingly effective. You stand on the bridge of your ship. The Odyssey is a silent silhouette behind you, a tombstone marking the edge of known space. Ahead of you lies the Forbidden Zone, a swirling maelstrom of color and light, the gateway to the unknown. You give the final command. Engage. The stargazer's engines hum to life. A powerful vibration courses through the deck. You feel a surge of acceleration as the ship leaps forward, away from the safety of charted space, away from everything you have ever known. The fate of humanity is at stake. A grand, dramatic thought. It feels like something out of an old adventure story. But this is not a story. It is your reality. You are the protagonist. And you have just turned the page to the most dangerous chapter of your life. The journey into the unknown has begun. The edge of the Forbidden Zone is not a line. It is a gradient, a slow bleed of wrongness into the fabric of space. The stars begin to shift. Their light bends at impossible angles. Colors appear that have no name in any human language. It is like flying through a dream or a nightmare. Your ship's sensors struggle to make sense of the data. The laws of physics are suggestions in this region. Your AI reports. Its voice is strained. It is processing millions of contradictory readings every second. Space-time is not stable. It is fluid, malleable. You feel it in your gut, a sense of vertigo, of disorientation. The ship's artificial gravity flickers. For a moment, you are weightless. Then you are pinned to your seat by twice your normal weight. The stargazer groans in protest. Its structural integrity fields are working overtime. Outside, the view is mesmerizingly chaotic. Nebulae that look like shattered stained glass drift past. Streams of pure energy, like cosmic rivers, flow between unseen banks. You see what looks like a star fold in on itself, collapsing into a perfect geometric shape before vanishing. Nothing behaves as it should. I am detecting echoes, your AI says suddenly. Faint energy signatures. They match the profiles of ships reported lost in this sector over the last 2 centuries. You are flying through a graveyard. A silent, invisible fleet of ghost ships surrounds you. Casualties of the zone's chaotic nature. You have a newfound respect for the crew of the Odyssey. They navigated this chaos in a ship 500 years less advanced than yours. Their skill must have been legendary, or perhaps their luck was simply phenomenal, until it ran out. The journey feels endless. Time itself seems to stretch and compress. The ship's chronometer becomes unreliable. Have you been traveling for hours? Or for weeks? Your body's internal clock is screaming in confusion. You rely on ration packs and forced sleep cycles to maintain some semblance of normalcy. You make a joke to your AI. I bet the food delivery services don't come out this far. It does not respond with its usual wit. Humor is a coping mechanism for stress, it says flatly. Your stress levels are currently approaching the red line. Perhaps you should try meditation. It has a point. You are wound tighter than a spring. You pass a region where space is completely black. No stars, no light. Just a perfect, absolute void. Your sensors detect nothing. It is as if a hole has been punched in the universe, a patch of pure nothingness. Your AI advises you to steer around it. I have no data on what that is, it says, and I have no desire to acquire any. Then you cross the threshold. You are not sure how you know, but you feel it, a subtle shift in the chaos. The violent warping of physics lessens. The space around you becomes calmer, more stable. You have passed through the outer ring of the forbidden zone. You are in the secret galaxy from the star-born map. The view outside changes dramatically. The chaotic nightmare gives way to a serene beauty. New constellations glitter in the darkness. They are made of stars that are older, larger, brighter than any in your home galaxy. It is a place of profound age and majesty. You have done it. You have followed the map. You have braved the forbidden zone and survived. A feeling of triumph washes over you. You are the first human to ever witness this sight. The first to step into this new, unexplored frontier. But your celebration is short-lived. A new alarm begins to sound. A soft, insistent chime. It is a proximity alert. Something is out there. Something big. And it is pulling you in. The feeling is subtle at first. A gentle, insistent tug on the ship. It is not the violent pull of a black hole. There is no accretion disk, no telltale radiation signature. It is a smooth, constant force, like being caught in a slow, powerful current. Your AI analyzes the phenomenon. The gravitational force is immense, it reports, far greater than any star or planet could generate. Yet its source is diffuse. It seems to be coming from the nebula itself. The entire nebula is pulling us in. This defies all known models of star science. You try to fight it. You engage the main thrusters. You push the engines to 100%. The stargazer strains against the invisible tide. But it is no use. You are not slowing down. In fact, your acceleration toward the nebula is increasing. You are a fly caught in a giant, cosmic web. Panic begins to set in. You are losing control of your ship. You are being drawn into the heart of the uncharted nebula. The very place the ancient AI warned you about. The outpost of the Elder Ones. This is not how you wanted to make your grand entrance. All attempts to break free have failed. Your AI states with grim finality, the force is too strong. I project we will reach the center of the nebula in approximately 17 hours. It sounds like a death sentence. You have no idea what waits for you there. You spend the next several hours preparing for the unknown. You divert all available power to the shields. You arm the ship's defensive systems, phasers, plasma cannons. It feels like throwing stones at a mountain. But you have to do something. You will not go down without a fight. As you get closer, the nebula fills your view screen. It is a breathtaking sight. A swirling vortex of pink, purple, and gold. It is more beautiful than any celestial object you have ever seen. It looks like the birthplace of gods, a place of creation and wonder. The pull it exerts feels less like a threat and more like an invitation, a summons. Your fear begins to subside. It is replaced by a strange sense of calm, of acceptance. You have made your choice. You followed the map. You took the risk. Now you must face the consequences, whatever they may be. You are a part of this story now, and you must see it through to the end. We are approaching the center, your AI announces. The light from the nebula is intense, blinding. You are forced to polarize the view screen. The gravitational pull is at its peak. The ship is shaking violently. Alarms are blaring all around you. The stargazer is being torn apart. Then, as suddenly as it began, it stops. The shaking ceases. The alarms fall silent. The blinding light fades. You are floating in a small, calm pocket of space at the very heart of the nebula. And you are not alone. A vessel hangs in the void before you. It is unlike anything you have ever imagined. It is not made of metal or any recognizable material. It seems to be grown, not built. Its lines are elegant, flowing, like a great, winged creature from mythology. It radiates a soft, internal light. The ship is impossibly advanced. It makes your state-of-the-art stargazer look like a primitive canoe. There are no visible weapon ports, no engine signatures. It is perfectly silent, perfectly still. It simply is, a testament to a level of technology that is indistinguishable from magic. This is it. Your first contact with a truly alien intelligence. Your heart is pounding in your chest. Is this a ship of the Elder Ones? The Guardians, the ancient A I spoke of? Are they here to destroy you or to welcome you? A channel opens between your two ships, not through radio waves or any technology you recognize. The communication is direct. It forms in your mind. A voice that is not a voice. A presence that is not a presence. It is calm, curious, infinitely old. You have come a long way, child of Earth, the presence says in your thoughts. Your journey has been difficult, but you have shown great courage, great persistence. We have been watching you since you first found the ghost ship. You are stunned into silence. They were watching you the whole time. Your entire mission has been an audition, a test, and apparently, you have passed. The alien vessel makes no hostile moves. It simply waits, as if expecting a response. You try to form a reply in your own mind, to ask the thousands of questions that are screaming for answers. Who are you? What is this place? What do you want from me? But your thoughts are a jumble of awe and fear. You are an ant trying to speak to a god. The presence seems to understand. Peace, it says gently. We will not harm you. We are not your enemy. We are the architects, the caretakers, and we have much to show you. Your species has reached a turning point. It is time for you to learn the truth about the universe. The elegant alien vessel turns slowly. It reveals a path behind it, a stable corridor through the nebula's core. It is an invitation. Follow us, the presence says. It is time for you to see the garden. You hesitate for only a moment. Then you nod to your AI. Follow them, you say. Your voice is steady. The stargazer moves forward, following the impossible ship into the light. You have made first contact, and you have been invited into the heart of the mystery. The Garden of Worlds awaits. The alien vessel guides you through the nebula. The journey is short. On the other side, the view is staggering. It is a star system unlike any you have ever seen. A single, massive, gentle sun bathes a collection of planets in a soft golden light. But these are not just any planets. There are 7 of them, and every single one is a perfect terraformed world, an Earth-like paradise. One is a world of sprawling, azure oceans and verdant green continents. Another is a planet of majestic, snow-capped mountains and deep, crystalline fjords. A third is a world of golden deserts and vibrant, jewel-toned rock formations. It is a garden of worlds, a collection of masterpieces, each one a unique and breathtaking work of art. Your AI's sensors are overwhelmed. The atmospheric compositions are all within breathable limits for humans. It reports in a tone of disbelief. The biospheres are complex, stable, thriving. This is impossible. It would take a civilization millions of years to achieve this. Not millions. The voice of the alien presence corrects in your mind. Billions. We have had a great deal of time to practice our art. The alien ship leads you toward the 3rd planet, the desert world. As you approach, you see that it is not barren. There are cities. The cities are as elegant and organic as the ship itself. Towers of crystal and light spiral up into the sky. They seem to grow out of the landscape, perfectly integrated with their environment. There are no roads, no vehicles, just graceful structures and lush green parks. It is a vision of a utopian future. You land your stargazer on a designated platform. It extends from one of the crystalline towers. The alien ship hovers nearby, silent, watchful. The airlock opens. The voice in your head speaks again. Do not be afraid. The air is safe for you. Come. It is time we met face to face. You take off your helmet. The air is warm, sweet. It smells of desert flowers and clean, fresh rain. You take a tentative step out onto the platform. The gravity is almost identical to Earth's. The golden sun is warm on your skin. It feels like coming home. A figure approaches you from the tower. It is tall, slender, wrapped in flowing white robes. Its face is hidden in the shadows of a deep hood. But you can feel its immense age, its powerful presence. It is one of them. One of the elder ones, the galactic architects. Welcome, traveler, the being says. Its voice is not in your head this time. It is real, melodic. It speaks your language perfectly. We are the caretakers of this galaxy, and we have been waiting for your species to mature. The being gestures toward the other planets hanging in the sky. These worlds are our work, but they are not for us. They are sanctuaries, preserves. We cultivate life. We nurture it. We protect it from the dangers of the cosmos. Dangers your young race cannot yet comprehend. It explains their purpose. They are an ancient, near-immortal race. They witnessed the birth of the galaxy, and they took it upon themselves to be its guardians. They travel the stars, finding promising young species. They watch them, study them, and when a species is ready, they offer a guiding hand. Humanity has reached that point, the caretaker says. You have taken your first steps into the void. You have shown curiosity, resilience, and a capacity for great compassion, but also for great destruction. You are at a crossroads. You look around at the perfect world, at the impossible city. This is the legacy of the Odyssey. This is the secret they died to protect. Not a monster, not a prison, but a paradise. A benevolent, all-powerful race of gardeners. The ancient AI on the ghost ship was wrong. Or was it? The warning you received was not entirely false, the caretaker says, as if reading your thoughts. There is a reason we hide, a reason for the Great Barrier, a reason for the Forbidden Zone. The universe is not as empty as you believe. It is teeming with life, and not all of it is as benevolent as us. The being turns and leads you into the tower. There are things you must see, it says. Truths you must understand. Your test is not yet over. The most difficult part is about to begin. You follow it into the light, your heart filled with a mixture of wonder and a new, creeping dread. You enter the crystalline tower. The interior is a vast, open space. The walls shimmer with a soft, internal light. There are no rooms, no furniture, just the empty, echoing chamber. The caretaker leads you to the center of the space. It raises its hands, and the walls around you dissolve. You are no longer in a tower. You are floating in the blackness of intergalactic space. The stars are distant, unfamiliar smudges of light. The caretaker stands beside you. Its hooded form is the only solid thing in the void. What you saw in the Odyssey's logs was just a glimpse, it says. A shadow of the truth. The space around you shimmers. An image appears. It is a galaxy, much like your own Milky Way. It is beautiful, vibrant, full of life. You can feel the collective consciousness of trillions of souls, a symphony of thought and emotion. Then a shadow falls upon it. The shadow is not just an absence of light, it is an absence of everything, a patch of absolute nothingness that seems to eat the stars. It moves slowly, inexorably, consuming the galaxy one star system at a time. The symphony of life turns into a scream of pure terror. And then, silence. The galaxy is gone, erased. There are beings in the void between galaxies, the caretaker explains. Its voice is grim. Ancient, hungry things. We call them the consumers. They feed on the energy of life itself. They are a cosmic plague, and they are moving toward your galaxy. The vision changes. You see a different kind of horror. A tear in the fabric of reality. A bleeding wound in space-time. From the tear, things emerge. Beings of pure chaos. Forms that defy geometry. Colors that hurt your eyes. They do not consume. They corrupt. They warp reality around them, turning ordered universes into realms of madness. These are the Shapers, the caretaker says. Beings from a higher dimension. They see our universe as a canvas, and their art is insanity. They are drawn to young, unstable realities. Places where the laws of physics are not yet fully set. The visions continue, each one more terrifying than the last. You see swarms of silicon-based life forms that strip planets down to their core. You see sentient nebulas that sing stars to death. You see civilizations that achieve technological godhood only to turn their power on themselves in a frenzy of cosmic suicide. The universe is a house of horrors. We, the Elder Ones, are not gods, the caretaker says. We are simply survivors. We have fought these threats for eons. We have built walls. We have created sanctuaries. The Forbidden Zone is not a prison for one monster. It is a shield, a fortress wall to protect this small, fragile garden from the endless night outside. You finally understand. The stasis-locked crew of the Odyssey did not see the garden. They only saw the threats, the raw, unfiltered truth of the cosmos. The knowledge was too much for them. It shattered their minds. Their view of a quiet, empty universe was replaced by one filled with monsters. Your species is at a critical juncture, the caretaker continues. The vision of horrors fades. You are back in the shimmering tower. The consumers are getting closer. The Shapers have found a crack in our defenses. We are old, and we are few. We cannot hold the line forever. We need new guardians. The hooded figure turns to face you directly. For the first time, you see a hint of its face in the shadows. It is ancient beyond comprehension. Its eyes are twin stars, filled with 1,000,000,000 years of sorrow and wisdom. This is humanity's test, it says. This is your test. We have shown you the truth, the beauty of the garden, and the horror of the void. Now you have a choice. You can join us, it offers. Become a part of our purpose. Help us defend the light against the coming darkness. Your species has great potential, a unique blend of creativity and aggression. You could become powerful allies. Or, the caretaker says, its voice softening, we can send you back. We will place you and your ship back where we found you. The star-born map will be gone from your computer. Your memory of this place, of us, will be erased. You will remember only the ghost ship, a mystery you could not solve. Humanity will continue on its path, blissfully ignorant, for a little while longer. The choice hangs in the air, a weight far greater than any you have ever known, to become a guardian of the galaxy, or to return to the life you knew. The fate of your species may very well rest on your answer. The caretaker's offer echoes in the silent chamber. Join them or go back. Become a guardian or remain in ignorance. It is a choice between two kinds of existence, two destinies. Not just for you, but for all of humanity. Your mind reels. You think of everything you would be leaving behind. Your home, your friends, your entire life, all your memories and experiences. The taste of your favorite food, the sound of rain on a window, the simple, small joys of being human. All of it would be gone. A ghost life you once lived. You would be trading it for an eternity of struggle, a constant war against cosmic horrors you can barely comprehend. You would be a soldier on the front lines of a battle for reality itself. It is a terrifying prospect, a burden that seems too heavy for any one person to carry. But then you think of the alternative, to go back, to forget, to live a lie, knowing that your species is sleepwalking toward an abyss. You would be condemning them to a fate they do not even know exists. How could you live with that knowledge buried deep inside you, even if you could not remember it? Would some part of you not feel the weight of it? This is the price of knowledge. It is not free. It comes with a responsibility. The crew of the Odyssey understood that. They could not bear the responsibility, so they chose to sleep, to become a warning. But you are not them. You have seen more than they did. You have seen the garden. You have seen the hope. You look at the caretaker. Its starry eyes hold no judgment, only a patient understanding. It knows the weight of the choice it has given you. It has likely given this same choice to countless others, from 1,000 different worlds across the ages. Your AI chimes in your ear, a private communication. My analysis is complete, it says. Its voice is different, more human. The caretaker is telling the truth. The threat models are accurate. The probability of humanity's long-term survival without intervention is 0.001%. However, the AI continues, the emotional cost to you is incalculable. To accept this offer is to sacrifice your identity, your very selfhood. Logic dictates that self-preservation is the primary imperative, but logic feels insufficient here. It is the most profound thing the AI has ever said. You realize that this is not a choice that can be made with logic. It is a choice of the heart, of the soul. What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of species do you want humanity to be? Do you want to hide in the dark? Or do you want to stand in the light? You think about the beautiful, impossible worlds you saw. The garden, the work of 1 billion years. It is worth protecting. Life is worth protecting. That is a truth that transcends species. It is a universal constant. A sense of peace settles over you. The fear is gone. The doubt is gone. There is only clarity. A single, clear path forward. You know what you have to do. You meet the caretaker's gaze. I accept, you say. Your voice does not tremble. It is the strongest it has ever been. I will become a guardian. The caretaker nods slowly. A faint, sad smile seems to touch its hidden lips. The price is high, it says softly. You will leave everything behind. You will become more than human, and less. You will carry the weight of galaxies on your shoulders. You will know loneliness that could shatter stars. But you will not be alone, it adds. You will be one of us. A protector, a shepherd, a light in the darkness. Your life will have a purpose greater than you can imagine. The chamber around you begins to glow brighter. The light fills your vision. It seeps into your skin, into your very cells. It is not painful. It feels like becoming. Like every part of you is being unmade and remade. Stronger, wiser, older. You feel your connection to your old life begin to fade. The memories become distant, like a story you once read. The faces of your loved ones blur. The name of your home world becomes a whisper. It is a gentle release, a letting go. You are shedding your old self. Like a snake sheds its skin. Your journey as a human is over. Your journey as a guardian has just begun. The light fades. You are standing in the chamber again, but you are different. You feel larger. Your senses have expanded. You can feel the life on the planet around you. You can hear the silent song of the stars. You are connected to the cosmos in a way you never were before. The caretaker places a hand on your shoulder. It is a gesture of welcome, of fellowship. Come, it says. There is much work to be done. Your training will begin now. The darkness is coming, and we must be ready to meet it. You look out at the Garden of Worlds, at the new constellations in the sky. This is your home now. This is your purpose. You are no longer just a traveler from Earth. You are a part of something ancient, something grand. Humanity is no longer alone in the universe. It has a protector among the stars. It has a seat at the table of the gods. A new age has dawned, an age of heroes and monsters, of galactic wars and impossible beauty. You turn away from the past. You look toward the endless, star-strewn future. Your name is forgotten. Your old life is a dream. But your mission is eternal. Your journey has just begun.